Sunday is the Lord's Day. It's pretty much the only day where we dress up. We don't walk around in a tank top and joggers. But that's not what this video is about. I just came back home from my favorite coffee shop here in Quito. It's my favorite coffee shop because one, they serve phenomenal Ecuadorian coffee. But two, and much more importantly, because my homie, one of my best friends, Jose, a man of God, a true man of God, works there. So we hang out, we chit chat. We don't chit chat. We hang out, we spitball, and we just have a blast together. But today was special. I go in, and I see him just radiating, smile from ear to ear. And I'm like, what's going on, brother? And he's telling me, bro, I've never felt this good in my life. I've been dieting for the last week, the ketogenic diet specifically. I have more energy. I'm in a better mood. I have more mental clarity and focus. I have more drive to do things. I've never felt this good in my life. This is the real deal. And when I heard that, I was like, my man, now you know. You've seen the light, now you know. Now the keto diet is trash, and we'll get to that, but regardless, what this is about, what this shows you, what this teaches you, is that you gotta be in shape. You gotta lose the excess weight. You gotta start eating earth-grown, real foods, and start throwing that trash that you've been calling food where it belongs, into the trash can. You gotta start treating your body with respect. So he's telling me he's on this keto diet for the past week. He's lost some weight. He's been exercising, feeling great while doing it. And I told him, phenomenal. Now you've seen the light. Now you know why I'm in this fitness game, teaching people to do the same. Now you know why my clients get the results that they're getting, and why I love my job. Good God, I love my job. Because I have the privilege to show people the light. Not just talking about dieting, but dieting is a huge part of it. Now, why is the keto diet trash? Because we human beings are not supposed to stay in that physiological state, that low insulin ketogenic state, for good. This is a state, a biological state, that God gave us for times when food supply was limited. A famine, we were starving, whatever the case may be. The keto state allowed us to be functional, to burn fat at higher rates, and to keep our brains and our muscles functional during a famine. But the natural way to getting into ketosis is not to follow these silly keto macros. It's to fast. It's to stop eating or to minimize food intake. And this is what I recommend in my programs. I recommend to people across the board, regardless of where they are in terms of body fat percentage, regardless of what goals they have physiologically, mentally, financially. You gotta fast. There's a reason Jesus said, when you pray, do this, not that. And he followed that up by saying, when you fast, do this, not that. It is of the essence to fast. It is a must. There's a reason we've done this for millennia. We humans, our species. And there's great benefit that comes from it. And it's not just fat loss, my brother. I told you this for the past 10 years. This is what I've been yapping on for the past 10 years. Once you start eating better, you throw in a fast here and there, but you start eating better. once you start moving your body, once you start adopting high quality standards for yourself, you will see the light. You will know this is what Uncle Vic was talking about for all this time. And I want you to experience this. Now, you don't have to go on a crazy restrictive diet. You don't have to eat keto macros. You don't have to fast every single day of your life to get there. But you have to put in the work. At least temporarily, you have to put in the work. You know, Uncle Vic eats one meal a day, gets into ketosis temporarily pretty much every single day. But I'm certainly not eating keto macros, and I don't recommend you do. I recommend you fast. I recommend you stop eating. And if you're gonna experiment with a ketogenic diet, I recommend you cycle in and out of ketosis on a regular basis. You don't stay in ketosis. It's not gonna go well for you. Now, I know there's some keto heads out there, some carnivore dieters that are gonna tell me, no, I feel great eating just meat and vegetables and some fat. Yeah, but you're not pushing your body to the limit. You're not training at high intensities. You're not playing sports at high intensities. You're not pushing your body to the limit. That's why it might work for you. But still, even if you're sedentary, cycling in and out of ketosis through fasting, and maybe a couple days here and there where you go really, really low carb, would work much better for you. Guaranteed across the board. So, I was just pumped, man. I was pumped to see my friend this happy, this alive. I mean, he was on fire. And I know this because I've been telling him about this for the past year. You got to start working out. You got to start fasting. You got to start treating your body with the respect it deserves. This is why it's so important for us to be the role models, the torch bearers for our people. Because when they see the results in us, in our lives, they will be tempted to try and eat better, to try and work out consistently, to adopt better habits. A man is his habits. We need to have the best. We need to have bulletproof habits. We need to have undeniable results. So we raise the standards for all our people, not just for ourselves. We raise the standards for our people, knowing that it is going to bless them. It is going to make their lives better. This is what we're called to do. And it is never for our own gain. It is never for our own glory, but always to the glory of our Heavenly Father. I love you, Jesus. I'll see you guys around.